Where'd you go? Come back here. Come back here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, turkey? I hear you. There you are. There you are. The dog is back in Dogandi Outdoors. Look at that face. That's a face that says, I'm gonna bring you a lot of joy, but also make your life darn miserable at times. Oh, what's the matter? Nobody playing with you? Alright, leave my shoes alone. Where are you going? You gotta go to the bathroom? Nope, he's going in here to lay down. You don't see that often, a puppy that goes off by itself to lay down. Usually they're under your feet constantly. That's a good sign though, that he can just go in a whole different room and chill by himself, being only 8 weeks old. Usually you can't get them out from under your feet, and if you leave, they're crying and screaming. So hopefully he'll be a good dog. Everything looks promising. When he has to go to the bathroom, when he comes in here, I follow him. If he comes by his food bowl, he don't gotta go. But if he goes over there by the door, he needs outside. He's only went in the house, did number 1 twice and number 2 once. And that's crazy for an 8-week-old puppy. He like actually wants to go outside to go to the bathroom. I've never had a dog learn that quick. I've always had Great Danes. Kevin, welcome. Thanks for swinging by. Raw Wilson. I gotta do something real quick. Y'all can watch him. Maybe. Looking for this flashlight. I just had it. Merry Christmas. Oh, oh, oh. There you are. You coming to look for me? Kevin, Rod, Fabrico. Come here. Ah! What you doing? Hope everyone's having a good holiday. I'd be pretty bummed out. My kid just left. It went to his mom's at 2. If this dog wasn't here, I'd probably be pretty dang depressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm bummed, but having this little fur ball makes it a little more tolerable. I'm thinking about going fishing, actually. He keeps trying to play with this frisbee, but it's just too big for him. That's too big for you, huh? That's too big for you. Here, let's see if you fetch it. 8-week-old puppy fetching a frisbee bigger than him. He's like, nope, ain't happening. You gonna get it? Hey, look. You gonna get it? He's wondering what that noise is. My kid started printing. He started printing something before he left. Or I think he had it scheduled to print or something, because it just started printing all by itself. It's like a little boat. It's crazy how fast that thing moves. What you got? What you got? Side shooter, Italian bushcraft. Welcome back, Scott B. Thanks for stopping by. I'm thinking about going fishing here for like an hour, actually. I'm just debating. I tell myself no one will be at the dam because it's Christmas, but I know I'll probably get up there and it'll be packed elbow to elbow. And I don't have enough daylight to deal with waders and stuff, so I would just be fishing from the pier. What you got? What you got? And I can't stay too long with this fur ball with me. He's too young. I don't really want to take him out of the house in the cold. Not quite yet. What you got? Give me that. Give me. Scott B says 55 degrees in Kentucky. Yeah, it's like 40 something here. It's pretty warm here too. It's probably almost 50. Print a puppy size fish. That's actually a good idea. That's a good one, Ron. I can't get that thing to there's like a app to go with it, and I tried all morning trying to get this app to download for my kid. He like, we downloaded the app. It's this Flash Forge app. We downloaded it, and when you go to open the app, it says login or register. We click register, and it says you need a code, like to, verify you're a real person. We enter our email, hit get code, and it never sends the email, and it just keeps spinning and spinning. And then I even went to the website and created an account and then tried to log on with those credentials, but I think the account I created was to like buy like more ink and printer supplies, not to actually use the app. But that's what it's printing. Some kind of boat. My mom bought this for my son. No way I'd spend that much money. Getting this dog broke me. I can't believe how fast that thing moves. Like that's insane. I wish it could print me a steak or a cheeseburger. That would be like some Star Wars type stuff, printing food. What you doing, furball? Oh, you want your Legos? Is that what you want? Michael Corleone. It's mainly German Shepherd, but it's got white. It's got like, I don't know if it's purebred. I don't think it is, because it's got white on its paws. Some breeders said that they're panda marks and they'll go away as they grow, but I don't know. Look how white that back paw is. But I've always had great purebred Great Danes like my whole life. I've had like 13 Great Danes total. I've had 4 as an adult and like 9 as a kid growing up. And every time one passes away, a Great Dane, I say, that's it. I'm not getting a Great Dane next time. And I love them so much, I always end up getting another Great Dane. But this time I actually stuck to my word. My dogs passed. I lost 2 Great Danes this past year. The last one passed away in September, and I said, no more Great Danes. But I actually managed, kept my word. I didn't get a Great Dane. They just don't live long enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely getting more Great Danes when I get a place in the country. But living in town, it's just too much work to cleaning up the yard after them and everything. But I'm definitely gonna get more couple Great Danes when I get a spot in the country. And the weird thing is I seen the white on this dog. I seen the mom. The mom was the actual. You could tell the mom was a purebred shepherd. She was, you know, the black and the tan and had the traditional German shepherd markings. But the dad, he was like all black with like a grayish tinge to him, and they said he was a king shepherd, a king German shepherd, which I never even heard of. I thought they were just making stuff up. But I started reading online, and I guess king German shepherd's an actual real breed. But my guess is that dad, that's the thing too. When they showed me the dogs, they showed me the mom and the pups, but the dad dog was upstairs, and like it kind of seemed like they didn't want me to see it. But I insisted on it. But I think that king shepherd, as they call it, I'm guessing it wasn't 100% purebred or something, you know what I mean? I don't know. But all I know is that's what my kid wanted. He's happy, and that's all that matters. What's up, John Joe? I say I'm thinking about going fishing. If I'm going to, I need to get out of here and going while we got some daylight left. What are you doing, puppy? I'm surprised you ain't sleeping. All your breath stinks so bad. That's one thing I don't like, is that puppy breath. That puppy breath. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Joe Mama Boy says hi. What's going on? Yeah, we're normally fishing, but we might go in a little bit. Well, here soon, actually. Come on, pup. He tries to lay on you. Like, he's not content with laying near you. He's got to be on you. Oh, now he's trying to put the phone. Here, pup. I already plan on it. I already got German Shepherds for Dummies. And then some more serious reading. Colonel Conrad Most. This dude here, this book's actually from Germany, 1910, but it's translated into English. But this is the dude who trained all of Germany's World War I and World War II's dogs. A lot of people don't like this book, I guess, because there's a lot of archaic training methods in it, you know. But at the same time, I read there's also a lot of good stuff in this book. So I planned on finish reading it and just, you know, the stuff I don't like, not do, and the stuff I do like and can find useful. In other words, there's some stuff I won't agree with in there, but then there's some stuff that will prove useful. This dog found out he can crawl under the couch, and now it's his favorite place to lay. Well, I consider it a small dog because I've always had Great Danes. So this is a freaking miniature. Oh, shoot, look at this boat. It's almost done. I'm still trying to get my watch hours up. I ain't been fooling with it, you know, over the holidays. But I bet you I could set this camera up on a tripod and just let this go live and printing stuff, and I bet you people would watch it. Joe Mama Boy says, I have 2 pit bulls, Staffy and Razor's Edge. Huh. Yeah, my kid named this one Diesel. I didn't want the name because it's too cliche, you know what I mean? But he never names his animals. Like, we got chicken, and he named the chickens. They're chicken 1, chicken 2, and chicken 3. And he got snake. The snake's name is Snake. The fish name's Fish. Fish 1, Fish 2, Fish 3, Fish 4. And when I asked him what he wanted to name the dog, I thought he'd say, shrug his shoulders and say, I don't know, or call him Dog. And he said Diesel. I was surprised. He actually picked a name. And since it was like the first time he actually wanted to name an animal, I said, sure, you can, yeah, that's fine. I wanted to name him Shep, for shepherd. Just call him Shep. But he wanted Diesel, and I was fine with that. I mean, I like that name, but like I said, it's just so cliche and commonplace. Yeah, it's a 3D printing machine. It's my kid's. He was printing some stuff before he left. It's finished and it's on 95%. So it's like almost done. Oh, he printed me this. It's pretty cool. It's a phone holder. You set your phone in it. But like a stand. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not big on the cat. It'd be cooler if it was a dog. It's crazy how it can print them like look at. Yeah, can't see it, but the openings in those holes, like them little tiny holes, they're actually holes. I'm surprised it can print it. Yeah, it's printed. It's hard as heck to get off this tray. Like, you gotta freaking, there we go. I'm gonna buy me a boat. Buy me a boat and a truck to pull it. Whoa. That took 14 minutes to print that thing. Joe, mama boy. Well, appreciate it. Thanks for saying that. We're normally fishing. I haven't went live in feels like weeks, but I think it's probably been like a week and a half, which is a big deal for me because I'm usually fishing a few times a week. But I'd go live and show the new edition. Everyone's always asking because my channel name is DOGANDI Outdoors, and everyone's always like, where's the dog? I'm like, well, I usually don't tell people, the dog passed away because that's just a sad, sore subject for anyone. But anyways, the dog is back in the DOGANDI Outdoors. And he's going to be way easier to take on the boat because, when I took my Great Danes on the boat, it was so hard to fish with them. And then when I caught a fish, having to worry about the dog, trying to keep watching one dog's hard, but watching two dogs and making sure they don't get poked by the catfish fins and stuff, it was a chore. Even getting them in and out of the truck was a chore. Because sometimes they would decide that they don't want to jump out of the truck and I'd have to pick them up. Or they would decide they don't want to jump into the truck and I'd have to pick a Great Dane up. There's days where I'd take my Great Danes fishing and they wouldn't want to get into the truck. I'd have to pick them up and my back would be hurting before I even started fishing. But this dog, he will be very, very easy to take on the boat. Joe Mama Boy says, I have 112 subs, but I want to know how to go live. Oh, you just hit the live button. I mean, as long as you're an adult and your account is set up for an adult account. Because if you're a kid, I heard mine or anyone 18 and under, I don't know if this is true, but I heard they have to have 1,000 subscribers. But if you're an adult and you got 50 subscribers, you just hit that plus button. Open your YouTube app, hit the plus button. It'll say videos, shorts, live, post. You just scroll over, hit the plus button, hit the live button. Now, the first time you go live, it won't let you. There's a waiting, a 24-hour waiting period. So if you're wanting to go fishing or do something live, it's always best to do a test live before you actually get to where you're going. Because nothing's worse than thinking you can go live and, go to a fishing spot and hit the live button and find out you have to wait 24 hours. if you do need 1,000 subs, just make shorts. 2, 3, like 4 or 5, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 shorts a day. You never know which one's gonna get traction. Like, I have another YouTube channel, right? And I made a short of him. It wasn't even a short, really. It was just a video of him eating dog food. And it got 234 subscribers in the matter of hours. I couldn't believe it. 234 subscribers from a video of a dog eating some dog food. Like, it was insane. But then I made another short right after that, and it only got 1 subscriber. And it was basically the same dog doing the same thing. So you just never know. But it's best just to make like 4 or 5 shorts and a day if you can, and you'll get some shorts that take off and, you know, get thousands of views and, you know, dozens and dozens of subscribers. Dean says, you gotta, yep, Joe, you got to go apply to go live first. Yeah, it usually takes like a day. Yep, definitely. But, yeah, he's tired. That's all them pups do, sleep. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. 10,000 views, that's a lot. I think I only have 1 short that got 10,000 views. Now I got some live streams that did good, like me fishing on the jet ski. I got one that's got like 19,000 views. I couldn't believe it. But for shorts, I have trouble getting more than 1,000 or 2 views. I got 1 short that got like 10,000 views, and that's it. All my other ones only got like 500. It ain't really like, it's not really applying. You just hit the live button or the plus. Like right now on the bottom of my screen, there's a plus button. You open the YouTube app on your phone or tablet, and then at the bottom of the screen, there's a plus button. You hit that plus button, and it'll bring a menu up. And in that menu, you can select live. And then you hit live like you want to go live, and it'll tell you that you have to wait 20, like, I forget what it says, but it's basically a waiting period for like a day, like Dean said. He called it apply, but I think it's just you just basically try to go live. It tells you can't, and then the very next day you'll be able to go live. At least that's how it was when I did it. Yeah, see how he's got them white paws? That's why I don't think he's all shepherd. I mean, even though I seen the mom and dad on site, the mom was German Shepherd all day, 100%. The dad, I mean, it looked like a black German Shepherd to me. They said it was a King Shepherd, which I never heard of. But there was white paws, and he's got white on his chest. Makes me think that somewhere in his bloodline, you know, he's not 100% pure. Which I don't care. Like I said, my kid's happy. Our Great Dane passed away very beginning of September. So it's been like 4 months. And I kept telling him we'd get another dog. They were both 10. My kid's 10 and the dog's 10. And the dog passed away. So that's all he ever known was a dog in his life. So I kept telling him we'd get another dog. We'd get another dog. And 4 months for an adult flies by in the blink of an eye, you know. But 4 months for a kid, that probably feels like 4 years. So I was convinced that if I didn't get him a dog for Christmas, his Christmas would pretty much be ruined. Because his birthday is the same time as Christmas, too. So, like, I got in my mind that I had to get a dog. Yeah, I don't know if if it says you still had had to have 50 subs. I know when I went live for the first time, it didn't say nothing about subs or nothing like that. I just know I had the 50 subs, and I hit the live button sitting on my couch at night at home. It said something along the lines of, you can't go live right now, you have to wait or try again later. And then the next day it let me go live. And we've been running ever since. Oh, somebody awake? There's my walleye. Ouch. Dang it. And the crazy thing is, the day after I sent that to the taxidermy, I caught a bigger walleye the very next day after I dropped that one off at the taxidermy. Did I wake you up, pup? Wake you up? Did I wake you up? That one was 28 inches. 28 inches and I think 8 pounds. I have it written on the back of the plaque, or the driftwood. I think it was 7.9 pounds and 28 inches. And then the very next day, I caught a bigger one. The day after I dropped that walleye off at the taxidermy, I caught a bigger one. That's funny you say that, Joe Mama Boy, because this live is like not even a live really. It's just me killing time and showing this new dog. And usually I'm fishing, trying to put on a show. Fishing, bringing everyone along and trying to put on a show and give people something to watch, some entertainment. But thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, so I got lucky. I put in a lot of work on that one, man. We're talking. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Heather says hi to everyone. Yeah, Dean, that night I caught that fish, that walleye, I bet you I casted 300 times that night for that walleye. I was probably fishing about 8 hours that night. It was, the temperature was in the teens. It was like 15, 16, 17 degrees out. Casted about 300 times that night to get that fish. So, like, it didn't come easy. It was very, very difficult. And not to mention that, leading up to that, I fished like every day, several hours a day. Like the week I caught that fish, I bet you I fished, I bet you I fished 25 to 30 hours that week. Every week for the weeks leading up to that fish. So, it's not like I just threw a line out and caught that thing. It took a lot of hard work. The dude did a good job though. And what sucks is he passed away. I took a striper to get done, and I took a striper and found out the dude passed away. So the striper I'm getting stuffed now is actually someone new's doing it I've never dealt with. That driftwood is my driftwood though. I made that. Yeah, I made the driftwood, but the fish, some other dude. The only thing I didn't like is the fins are a little ragged, but that's my fault. Like, I didn't take care of the fish that well. Like, see how it's a little raggedy, like there and there. But that's my fault. I can't even really say that's the taxidermy's fault. And yeah, and like the tail, you know, it's a little raggedy on the edges. But that's my fault. I didn't take care of the fish good enough before. Like, in other words, I gave the fish to the taxidermy that way. I don't think that the taxidermy had anything to do with it. Hope you're doing good, Heather. I just went live for a bit to show the new pup. All he does is sleep, and guess what? That's okay by me. I got that walleye December 21st, year before last. It's December 21st around midnight. Actually, it could have been the 22nd because it might have been after midnight. But the day I went fishing was the December 21st, year before last. So that would have been, what, this year was 23. Last year, I think it was 2022. December 21st, I got that walleye. Yeah, he's a big fur ball, that's for sure. Oh, I just seen your question, Joe Mama Boy. If you're talking about the Great Dane passing, it just old age. She was 10 years old, which is very old for a Great Dane. I had one Great Dane pass away at 5 years old, but when I was a kid, we had a Great Dane live to be 13. Their Mama Boy says in 24 hours can go live. That's cool. You do any fishing, Joe Mama Boy? I think I'm gonna go fishing for a couple hours. I got a Christmas party to go to at like 6. And I need to shave and shower still. So I wouldn't have much time fishing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go cast for a little bit. Go walleye fishing. Walleye saw guy. Or sauger walleye. There's no saw guy where I'm going. They'll probably be packed. I tell myself Christmas, no one will be there. But at the same time, it's 50 degrees out in December, so if they're not packed at the pier and I can go live, people aren't elbow to elbow, I'll go live. But I'm gonna go fishing for a little bit, y'all. The spot's like 5 minutes away, but probably take me like 15 minutes to get ready and get up there. But I'm gonna use what little daylight we got left and maybe go try to catch a couple fish. So anyways, if y'all want to see some fishing, I might be live here in about 30 minutes tops. By the time I get there, it's gonna be dark. But oh well, I haven't fished in forever, so I need to catch me some fish. I wouldn't mind getting some for dinner too, so. Your Mama Boy says gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna game. That's cool. You just do like screen recording with your phone, or do you got it all set up how they do with like the end screen? You know how like you stream your video screen to your device or whatever? I don't know how they do it actually. But anyways, thanks for subscribing, Joe Mama Boy. Appreciate it. Heather, if you're still in here, always appreciate you watching and stopping by. But I'm going to get off here. I'm gonna go fish for a little bit. If there ain't a bunch of people up there, I'll go live. We'll do a few casts. Heather says still here. Yep. If there's not a bunch of people, I'll go live, and if not, I don't know. Catch y'all later. Be good.